One of the games that I want to highlight, I think, after all that we've just talked about, the last game of the year, we had set up playing a Division II team that I actually was at before I came to Lakeland. And I conned them into playing us. And we said we'd even go there because I knew we were going to have a good team. And I knew it'd be tough to get to the playoffs if we had a good team. We needed to beat somebody in a level that would be different. And I thought, you know what, we'll go down. It's a win-win. If we're good enough, we knock them off. But even if you lose to a D2 team, you still can get into D3 playoffs. So I thought win-win, and let's go to Kentucky in November so it'll be warmer for us. And we went down there and whooped them. I mean, we embarrassed that football team. And it was very, very rewarding because of all that football team were kids that I had coached and recruited. When I left there, I was at Kentucky Wesleyan. When I left there, I went up to Lakeland. So a lot of those kids I had coached and recruited, and so both teams I had a part of. But the team with Tesfa and Mark at Lakeland, they just tooled those guys. They schooled them. That's the best way to explain it. They taught them what football was all about, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Well, the thing it was, too, it was 51-0 at the end of the third quarter. And Randy came up to me. He says, don't score anymore. We don't need to embarrass them. And I was like, well, okay.
All right. Wait, I got one story. Okay, I got a story for you. My wife makes the most awesome chocolate chip cookies that you ever want to eat. And if you ask anybody in any place we've ever been, they all know about Connie's cookies, okay? So Connie, Coach Ons loves Connie's cookies.
Yeah.
So Connie made him a deal that if he scored so many points offensively, the team,
60.
she'd make him a batch of cookies. And you know, he was scoring left and right, and if we didn't get to that number, he'd tell me, we're getting to that number. I want those cookies.
Yep.
Yeah.
You kept me from getting that last batch of cookies.
Yeah. We had to keep – we started – I don't even remember what number she started at, but every time he'd keep hitting and he was scoring so many points, she had to keep upping the number, you know. But, yeah, that was you know, it was all encompassing because my wife was a cheerleading coach, so the cheerleaders were all involved. The school got behind these kids because I'm telling you what, that first year, Mark, you remember that first year of school, the band left. Remember, the band left. We were playing a game and the band left before halftime. Left because it was cold.
Was bad.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, it was a total turnaround because by the time these guys were seniors, they were well respected by the teachers, by the administration. I mean, everybody. I mean, when we went back to that reunion, I wasn't there very long, but when I was back there, man, people from the cafeteria were coming up saying hi and giving us hugs and we miss you guys because they were good people. These are good people to be around, and it was fun because they were good athletes, but they were good people. And that's even more important because now you really want to cheer them on. Now you want to watch them play. Now you want them to have success. And that's why all of these guys have had success later in life too. Very self-driven, self-motivated, and easy to coach and easy to be around.